Hello and welcome back, and in this video we're going to be looking at SunnyCon 2017 as well as the boat party which happened in July 2017.
Lots of 2017 there.
Yes. So in 2017 we were also at St James's Park, a 3-day event.
It's always 3-day events though
never
now.
used to be. It's also the year that we had our Pokemon World Record attempt.
So with 2017 being a brand new year, we needed brand new attractions, and with James Carter and Michelle Knotts as our guests, who were Jesse and James from Pokemon, we thought let's attempt a Pokemon World Record. Now this record hadn't been set yet, so we had to contact Guinness World Records, and they came back to us with, well, you need, I think it was 250 people gathered together dressed as Pokemon characters from the game, anime, or manga. If it's anything that's official canon Pokemon, if you cosplay somebody from there, then we'll get it. So we've got the hallway one there, and
there was a lot of rules around the specifics about the costumes, obviously, especially with it being a world record attempt.
Yeah, and our downfall for it was like we'd organised it, we'd put it ahead of time, and I think we were pretty clear with the rules. But our system was we get everybody to line up in the hallway, and then thanks to the stadium for allowing us to get into the stands, people would stand to the side, get their picture taken, receive a raffle ticket, go out into the stands and wait. And what we needed, I think it was 250. As you can see, there's Richard with Scarlett holding the raffle tickets. And if we hit 250, then we would officially have the new world record. We didn't.
There's Scarlett dressed as Misty.
We didn't reach that. It's adorable, isn't it?
Got a picture of everybody who was part of the attempt in the stands, actually.
Like, the thing was,
this is everybody who.
I think we had around about just over 120 odd people,
which is still like a really cool thing to have that many people.
See, this is the thing, because like it's not a set world record yet.
I'm sure it was more than that. I'm sure it was only a smaller amount that were fell short.
I can't remember. I think for some reason I got 179 stuck in my head, but
I'm sure it was close to the 200 mark that we had.
But like we fell short, even though, like I say, this record isn't set, but it needs 250 to be set, so we missed out by about a third. But to be honest, like, I was chuffed that everybody came dressed like that. Thanks if you were involved in it. Thank you very much for.
It's still fun to do and to see it. You can still see you've been. You tried to.
Yeah, we will. We will be back for another try. No doubt.
Maybe something that's a little bit less complicated and involves less people.
No. I think we'll Pokemon. I'm not one to let things lie like that. I'm not one to let things lie.
So speaking of Michelle and James.
Well, this is Michelle and Chris.
Michelle. Yeah, I know
her
that.
partner,
I'm just saying, speaking of the guests.
Just in case people follow like Christmas.
Yeah, just
James.
to confirm, this is Michelle and this is Chris, which was her guest of the weekend, and we've got Donna and Nat on there. They were really good guests, though.
Where's the one with James? There we go, that's James.
And there's James Carter with me and
Donna with the cat ears.
Jingly cat ears.
We've got one with James and Martha in there, or is it just James? It's just James.
I think Martha took most of the photos.
Yeah.
We do have another couple with James, though. We'll have James here, which was on the
Friday. This was a new one for us, because this was our first time we actually had a Friday party.
Well, the year before we had 18
the 18 plus panel.
I think we'd had Friday parties, but I wouldn't class. This wasn't a Friday night party. This is more of a Friday night gig, a relaxed.
Yeah, because for those who don't know, James, who voices like James from Pokemon, Meow from Pokemon, does a lot of the directing. In fact, over this weekend, he was busy editing episodes of Pokemon.
Yeah, when we first met them, he was working. He was still working throughout the weekend.
It's still to get episodes of Pokemon out there, so an episode of Pokemon was edited over SunnyCon weekend. And it'd be interesting to see which one it was, but he does a lot of musical stuff. He's got his own music career, and that we thought, well, we've got a keyboard for the Friday evening. On the weekdays, I think it was on the Saturday, he also got to use the grand piano, which was in the Magpie Suite in the stadium. Which has a funny story attached to it.
Popped to somewhere in Newcastle to play piano because...
Yeah, he went into Windows. where
Yeah.
the musical shop.
It's an unnormal thing for him not to play piano, and it's like part of his life. So he went on search for a piano. We actually bought this piano outright specifically for this night.
It's still a SunnyCon asset, and at the moment it's a clothes rack.
And we actually have a video of James playing piano when we're picking them up.
There we are. So this is James playing the Yuri on Ice theme.
When we picked them up on the, what day was it? Wednesday?
Thursday?
It'll have been Wednesday.
Wednesday
I
or
think.
Thursday?
It'll have been some point in that week, and coming to the train station, and James spotted the piano and had to have a go. And this was amazing.
Yeah,
to
it
be
was
there
because
for.
it was like Yuri on Ice was like one of its peaks.
I know Michelle was amazed because she told him to learn this, and this was the first time she had heard him play it, and it was amazing to be there. And like it's beautiful. Like,
yeah, it was. It's a very unique experience. Like one of the guests, because usually the guests are like really jet lagged. And I think this year we had the hotels was next to the station.
Yeah, the Royal Station.
And so they were like right next to the hotels there, and James just like saw the piano and had at it.
But it was amazing. The thing is, watching it makes us think I was standing there, and you know when you're just like amazed and like,
you just get lost
gobsmacked,
into
and
it.
it's like, yeah. So when I watch this back, I can, because I was standing next to you where the camera is. So I don't know if I was recording, if you were recording, but where you were standing.
No, I was recording, and the thing was, I'm just standing there and seeing people walk past, and I'm thinking like, none of these people know that this guy's Meowth
but
from Pokemon.
None of those people probably know who Meowth is, to be fair. But there was a few people passing by listening.
Yeah, there's a few people like, stopped as well.
Amazed by it.
It was really good. That's one of the unique experiences I love about conventions. Like the guests can surprise you by being human with their other talents. We also had Bryce, who we've got here in the Shrek mask. That was
this was a hilarious moment. Everyone loved this.
It was the kid dressed as Shrek, and Bryce put the mask on, and it's on one of the videos from from this year. And we've also got a picture of him next to.
Let's link that in the corner.
Yeah, we'll just put it up there.
It was funny though, like the laughter in the audience after that. We've got another picture of Bryce here as well.
Yeah, signing.
Oh, there's Martha.
There's Martha, yeah.
That's James and Martha. That's
we had
James's wife, and the lovely couple.
Absolutely amazing. I've got a signed CD from him, so I'm chuffed.
And now we've got Bryce doing his signings.
Yeah, because it was Bryce, and then there was James, and then next to James was Michelle. As you can see where the Pokemon banner begins, because we had all the guests like sign at the same time.
We know this didn't work very well.
So we'll have them separate next time. But we're
just going to some pictures during the
event. Some staff pictures. There's the front desk.
Staff pictures plus my dad. They're sorting out the wristbands that we had that year.
This was the first year when people started tightening them too much.
I think you were talking to Chi. Actually, we have the picture. We have a picture of
another
guest we had this year.
Chi Sakura.
With Jonathan.
Sakurabai, sorry. And she did a performance, and this is one of the things like we're not really into the musical performance side of it.
Wasn't this one on the Friday night when we had the maids perform, and then we had Chi
follow up, yeah. And the thing was, her concert was very interactive, and they had like a pre-recorded video with the little mascot.
The glow sticks and stuff.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I think for the last couple of hours we just had Pinky play music. I can't remember if you did any karaoke or not.
Yeah, stuff went down. What the pictures we got. Another one from Bryce's panel.
In between Bryce's panel.
Yeah. It still looks amazing every time when you think like we had that like little stage in the leisure centre, or from SunnyCon 1, that is the second stage was a little bigger. So we got some of the
cosplay.
This one stood out. This was one of the best pictures we've had to use for promotion, and it's
from
probably
Satin Dress Photography, as you can see. Yeah, this was an amazing photo. I think we've had this on posters.
Yeah, the evolutions were amazing.
Event pages. It's just such a good photo, and the costumes are amazing.
Yeah,
there's so many good costumes at the event.
It was like one of the highlight pictures. I mean, we've used it for promotion in quite a lot, and it's because it's
I think when we got this photo, we're just like, we obviously asked permission, and we've used it on all sorts of promos afterwards.
But it was like the evolution. I love group cosplays when they come together like that, and that one was really on point.
you might remember
auction,
the
charity
charity
auction.
auction from this year. Some quite funny things went down this week.
It always does go down with a charity auction. Like we had these prosthetic horror heads.
Well, I got these in a bundle from somebody, and we decided, like, it's unusual.
Did somebody pay for this kiss, or was this just like one of them things where the audience eggs us on to do stuff?
I don't remember. I don't know if this was just like, maybe the person who asked for this might remember. Did somebody ask for this?
Who asked for this?
Did somebody pay for this? I don't remember, but
proper horror face as well.
If you saw that, we have a picture of the front of this head, what we should have put in, but it's terrifying.
Yeah.
So I couldn't have done it. And something else that happened in this auction.
Yeah, Ed ended up selling a lot of his hair. How we got a razor and water and shaving foam and that?
Well, somebody obviously brought it with them.
Yeah, but we didn't plan that though. That's the thing. It was just random. Like somebody had like a razor on them ready.
What is Ed's lost his clothes, his banana, his water, his hair.
Dignity, pride, anything.
And
everything you own,
enjoy this.
Everything they own that can be seen and not seen.
But as it was pointed out earlier, without context to this photo, if you had no idea what was going on, what would you think is happening right now?
Things that go on, and we actually raised quite a bit for the Alzheimer's Society.
The dignity wasn't lost for nothing because we raised a huge amount.
Yeah, you got £2,410. I love these little thank you notes that we get when we give to like the charities and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think was it 2019's where we actually got to do the big giant check, the novelty check.
Yeah. Was it the last event?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was the Autism Society's North East Autism Society.
Was it 2019 for that one?
I think it was, yeah.
I think it'll have been.
Well, we'll see in future videos, won't we? Because I'll have a picture of us with a giant novelty check because we actually got to go to the actual headquarters and giant novelty check.
And if you get the offer to get a picture of a giant novelty check, then you're not going to turn that down. So that's the end of the event photos, and we shall move on to
after party.
It was still the event, but we'll move on to after party.
Let's go on to the after party then. So on to the after party?
Yeah, so a bit of context for some of these photos.
Well, we'll start because I was drunk. And the thing was, this goes back because 2017 was the first year I ever did the whiskey taster panel, which is where I get Japanese whiskies. We all get to taste them. And at the end of this panel, I had a bit of whiskey left, and there was there was a bit of whiskey left because I just gave the bottles away with the dregs in, but there was some that people
wasn't the mixture of all the ones people didn't like.
Yeah, well, people didn't.
Glass.
Well, people didn't like this, and this is like 5 bottles of whiskey I think we had at the time. So like out of 30 people, there was a few that didn't want any. So there was like some left over, and I'm not one to let things go to waste. So they poured it all into the one glass, and dared me to down it. Now, given that I had a position of responsibility, probably is not the best idea. But I did, and I had I think it was like half a pint of whiskey straight. And this was at the end of a Saturday for the evening. And so I went over to the after party to where the time of 7 p.m. till about 3 a.m. in the morning are a bit of a blur for me.
But we have some photo evidence.
Yeah, we've got photo evidence.
But
so
we do have a video.
Well, we've got the video of me drinking it.
Of Tookie drinking the whiskey.
So this isn't condoning overconsumption of alcohol.
Which I'm glad I got to see because I was over the after party, running the after party. But that is just pure random mixture of.
Yeah, you see the other glass next to it as well. I had to drink that too. It's just that's the instant kick because it was like a lot of blended Scotch and single malts.
Does the reaction? This kept getting shared around everywhere. Does the reaction of you drinking?
It was one of them things where when you drink spirits straight, and all of a sudden you can smell the future through your nose as you inhale.
So this led to a
lots
lot of other pictures, including.
Well,
I don't know whose quarter hat that is, but he randomly turned up.
Or whose shades those are.
Yeah.
Am I weighing 3/4? Am I just standing there weighing 3/4?
He went into the after party and came back out of the room with a coat, sunglasses, and hat.
I didn't steal them though.
No, you just somehow took them off people. The people got the stuff back. I don't know whose they are. I don't remember.
Who goes to an after party in a beret? It's very snazzy.
That might have been Steph's. Steph's in a picture with a beret and black dress.
Oh, well, there we go.
We'll know whose that is.
So I'm just going around stripping random attendees and wearing their clothes. Go on, show the main one. Show the main.
This was one of the best parties that we've had, in my opinion, apart from...
Well, that was a bit pestery. That was a bit annoying to her. And Donna does not like it when I lick her face.
At this point, I was completely sober and Tucky was so drunk. Tucky was so drunk, and he decided to keep licking my face. And at this point, I just got sick of it, and I'm just like, come on.
Like we're looking at these before here, and we're saying like it's that meme with the uninterested nightclub meme.
Minus the fact that you're licking my face. This reminds us of
just put them side by side, and that's I get annoying for Donna when I'm drunk.
I was looking through and I'm like, this is just like that meme plus tongue.
Like, was I grabbing the back of your neck there, or was it just like
I think you
trying to keep myself stable?
Licking my face.
Kinda.
Don't dare. But he was coming out with some random crap that night.
Well. But it was one of the best parties ever, so...
It was, minus that.
Well, and to be honest, I wasn't the only one doing the licking. If you go onto the...
And there's a lot of other weird photos of you from that night too.
So yeah, I got licked by Jonathan.
That's probably because you were licking everybody else. He was probably getting revenge. This is when I said he looked like Olaf in that costume. And...
got the other staff at the front desk picture. I was saying before you don't really get to see all the staff at the front desk, but... This was us on that night. No.
Some of us.
There was a lot of change around and whatnot. Some of us will go in, get drinks, disappear, come back, sit down.
Well, you all know we hang out at the front desk because we get to see you popping in and out and chatting to us and getting drunker. And a few of you might trip down the stairs accidentally. So in the actual party,
yeah,
he's at a group shot. I'm in there on the left.
Don't think that you knew this picture was being taken.
Yeah, I think Pinky took this photo because it wasn't. It was around this time where Pinky cheered you into the middle of the battle.
Have we got that picture as well?
The dance battle.
Where
or the dance off. It's in here somewhere.
Well, there's Ed.
There's Ed in the dance battle.
Battling against nobody in particular. It was just there's a circle of people. There we go. There I am.
Because someone shouted, "Come on, Tucky, get in!" And then before you know it, Pinky shouted, "Tucky, Tucky!" And then everyone's... And I heard the cheering, so I popped in to see what was going on, and it was pretty funny though.
I can't dance to say. There'll be a video of me actually moving and whatnot, and
there is a video of it.
Thank God I don't have that video.
That'd be Cha-Cha Slide.
How low can you go? Say that someone's just let one rip.
And everyone decided to get on the floor.
There's the outside,
there's
everybody waiting.
In the queue. And if you can see Tucky there, that's so creepy, Tucky.
I do the best creepy.
Was this after the whiskey aftermath?
Yeah, this was like
Ed and shit.
You know where you walk outside and the oxygen hits your face, and then all of a sudden you've got your body's fighting back against it. No. Yeah, huge queue. That was it was quite a packed evening actually.
It usually is in there. What's this picture? Glow sticks.
Do you have any glow sticks?
Is this the year we were selling the glow sticks? Actually, I don't think we were selling those ones.
No, we weren't selling those. They came with their own. They came packing, knowing exactly what was going down.
Yeah, that's how I knew it was Steph's beret.
Everybody jumping at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a shame we couldn't get them all going a little higher.
It's quite a fun picture though.
And we've got Jesus fishing for likes. I don't know why, I just love that one. Jonathan when he's a little bit knackered. Did he actually fall asleep though?
Yeah.
Was it? Because
it'd been a long couple of days when the event, so yeah.
He'd snoozed.
And for some reason, we always decided to take a picture of him.
So we'll finish off with the boat party.
Yes. And the boat party was in July.
So this was actually a month after the event. Like you've seen most of the boat parties how they go. This was the one that actually went awry. Because
we still hadn't started having the boat party on the main event. I'm guessing that happened in 2018.
Well, I think the last video I said this was the year we actually started having after the event, but it turns out 2018,
it was this year, but it
2019.
was not.
So a bit of a correction there.
When we realised earlier today.
So you've got the typical long queue. Like that is the best kind of landscape. You've got two landmarks right in there.
We always have a good picture of the queue.
Free if you include like the Tyne Bridge there.
It's a nice picture to have everyone lined up in front of that.
You catch the light right as well on the
You've got Steph
stage.
at the front there as well with the nice coloured hair. You
got everybody ready to go, and like on the boat itself, it was fun. We kept it's the usual stuff though, isn't it? To get drunk, have fun.
Yeah. At this point, you know what kind of pictures to expect on the boat party. A lot of drunk people, pirate costumes, cosplay, shots, dance floor pictures, King of the World.
King of the World. Well, we'll get that one right out of the way because there we go.
We can't not have the King of the World photo. There's always one, and if I ever have a look back video without one, then you know
something's gone wrong if there's no King
if there's no King of the World picture, something went wrong.
It looks very suggestive though, the way it's positioned.
It does.
And how he manages to keep like his lower half on deck and like his rib cage just hangs over. It's just the rib cage.
Slightly lean.
That's very contorted. That.
This is probably one of the better King of the World pictures we've got.
Apparently, I'm told in the next video mine is better.
And yeah, we'll have this.
We've already seen that one,
but we didn't talk about it.
There we go. Breezy's coconut bra.
We'll have this photo with Breezy in his coconut bra, which apparently meant you wanted to have a feel of the coconuts.
It's one of those things. It's prop coconuts. The Virgin Killer sweater.
Me, Sam, Steph, and Mark in the background.
I
remember us all asking for this photo.
Pulled that sweater off, amazing. Like a lot of these internet trends get forgotten, but that one lives on in my mind, rent free. And this is why I'm gonna like cover up the nipple because YouTube's got like a weird nipple.
We will blow it up, blow it out, just so we don't get the video.
But the reaction, the facial reaction says it all.
Yeah. It's a funny photo.
I've got this
photo
photo
with me in the kid background. I didn't want to put this one in.
I want to put it in because it's great when she's caught on the unawares.
I don't know what I'm doing, but it's not the best photo.
She's on a mission, just walking.
And we've got our SunnyCon jackets on.
Yeah, the SunnyCon varsity jackets. Absolutely love them.
That's enough of that photo.
We've got some on the party.
That's Pinky, and we don't know what was happening, but there was Kev and then there was Pinky, and it's just like a blur.
Turned into some nightmare. This wasn't the thing that went wrong, by the way. It's just taken over by a demon, no. So this was the year we learned how to handle a medical emergency on board. One of the attendees fell unwell and we had to go to the dock and get off, and there was an ambulance waiting. As you can see there's a few attendees who actually helped out as well. There was a student nurse on board who stayed there for the whole time.
I mean, luckily everything was okay.
Oh yeah, everything.
We were docked for a while, but the party still went on. And
they were back out like the next day, so it wasn't anything serious. It was just like an inconvenience that we had to stop the party and then go back. We didn't actually reach the end of the South Shields, but like say the party still went on. We all got back on board and everything got back to normal.
And everybody on the dance floor still continued dancing and having fun.
Yeah, it was like the staff were really good. And
I mean the staff they'll have had medical emergencies before, so they'll have known what to do.
They handled it well.
So
with
we were docked for a little bit on that.
So we've got the
and a picture from the dance floor here. I just like Ben's pose. But the boat party dance floor. And that's
one of the things. Like the boat party is always a memorable party. I mean, there's only so many pictures we can show of viewers having like a dancer and drink. So we're really scraping now to try and find the most interesting pictures that you haven't seen yet. But that's it. There's only one video this week because of this.
I mean, we decided just to put it all into the one video this week because I think you have know what to expect with the boat party and stuff now and can easily put it all into the one video.
So thank you very much for watching. As usual, please leave a like on the video, comment below, and we will see you next time.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Thought you were going to slap us.